Good morning, America. This is Storm Alert USA. Today is Wednesday, April 15th, 2026, and we are tracking a volatile weather pattern unfolding across the Sunshine State. While much of Florida is waking up to beautiful spring sunshine, the atmosphere is holding a dangerous mix of extreme UV radiation, hazardous coastal currents, and the potential for explosive thunderstorm development in the north. From the Panhandle down to the Keys, Florida is a state of contrasts. Today, we have extreme UV ratings that can burn skin in minutes, coupled with a high risk of life-threatening rip currents along the Atlantic coast. Meanwhile, in Northeast Florida, residents are on high alert as a powerful system threatens to bring damaging winds and isolated tornadoes. Stay with us for the next 10 minutes as we break down every radar loop, satellite update, and safety warning you need to know for today. Let's look at the numbers for the central and southern regions. For cities like Miami, Boca Raton, and Fort Lauderdale, the theme of the day is sun and caution. The Google weather satellite shows high-pressure dominance over the southern peninsula, leading to clear, cloudless skies. However, this high pressure is trapping heat. We are looking at a high of 28 C82F, but with the humidity sitting at 55%, the real field temperature will push closer to 31 C. The most critical update for our viewers in the south is the UV index. Today, we are recording a level 11 plus extreme rating. This is the highest level on the scale. At level 11, the sun's radiation is so intense that unprotected skin can suffer damage in less than 15 minutes. If you are working outdoors or heading to the beach, high-grade SPF, wide-brimmed hats, and UV-rated sunglasses are not optional today, they are essential. Now, turning to our National Weather Service Marine Desk. While the water looks inviting, the Atlantic coast is currently a danger zone. A persistent east wind is blowing at a steady 14 miles per hour, with gusts reaching up to 28 miles per hour. These winds are driving a significant rip current threat. A rip current statement remains in effect through this evening for coastal Volusia, Broward, and Palm Beach counties. These are powerful, narrow channels of fast-moving water that can pull even the strongest swimmers away from the shore and into deep water. Local lifeguards are flying the red flags. Our advice at Storm Alert USA is simple. If you are at an unguarded beach, do not enter the water. If you do get caught in a rip current, do not fight it. Swim parallel to the shore until you are out of the current's pull, and then head back to land. Remember, your safety is worth more than a quick swim. We move our focus now to Northeast Florida, where the situation is much more unstable. Radar analysis shows a line of mighty thunderstorms beginning to sprout near the Jacksonville metro area. A cold front pushing from the north is interacting with the warm, humid Florida air, creating a recipe for severe weather. Forecasters are warning of damaging winds. Gusts could hit 70 miles per hour, enough to down trees and power lines. Hail, small to mid-sized hail, is possible as these cells intensify. Isolated tornadoes. The atmospheric shear is just high enough that we cannot rule out a quick-forming tornado. If you are in Duval, Clay, or St. Johns counties, the primary window for this activity is from 4:00 p.m. through midnight. This is a heads-up alert. Ensure your mobile devices are charged and your weather alerts are turned on. If a warning is issued for your area, move to the lowest, most interior room of your home immediately. Looking ahead at the VDF satellite trajectory, this high-pressure system will continue to dominate through the end of the week. This means the heat is only going to increase. By Friday and Saturday, we expect temperatures to climb into the mid to upper 80s across the state. The humidity will also begin to rise as the winds shift, which could lead to more pop-up afternoon thunderstorms typical of the Florida spring. For those of you planning weekend travel to the theme parks in Orlando or the beaches in Tampa, the weather looks mostly dry and very hot, but keep an eye on those sea breeze storms that can develop in the blink of an eye. To recap today, April 15, 2026. Extreme heat and UV, IL-11 UV index in the south. Protect your skin. Maritime danger, high risk of rip currents along the Atlantic. Obey all beach flags. Storm watch, severe thunderstorms possible in Jacksonville and Northeast Florida tonight. We are monitoring the radar 24/7 here at Storm Alert USA. If the situation upgrades to a tornado warning or a flash flood emergency, we will be back with a live breaking update. Thank you for trusting us with your weather safety. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an alert. Stay safe, Florida. We'll see you in the next update.